friends, some of whom were ex-girlfriends of his who maybe hadn't participated in so many, exotic sexual things, but to please him, to make him happy, to get a, little by little. Next thing you know, there's this little added thing. Next thing you know, there's this little added thing. Mm-hmm. Would that be considered grooming?
No, not in my opinion.
Interesting.
But I might listen. I might be the oddball here.
I might be wrong too. I'm looking it up right now. What's the actual definition, just so we're hearing it?
By the way, buddy, I definitely respect not wanting to move the line lest it lose power.
It loses its power.
I'll give you a pet peeve of mine. It's different, but triggered. Forever, everyone's triggered because you looked at them the wrong way versus you had an actual trigger.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
Anyway.
Here's the actual definition of grooming. Grooming is not just about physical abuse. It's about psychological manipulation. The goal is to break down boundaries, make the victim feel dependent, often to normalize abuse so the victim doesn't recognize what's happening to them until it's too late. Stages of grooming: targeting the vulnerable victim, often considered underage or someone who lacks emotional supervision or agency of themselves. But that could be an adult thing. Showing trust, user acts kind, helpful, generous, offering things that are of value to their victim, and fulfilling a need. They promise gifts, attention, affection, mentorship, and promises of success, and also isolate them perhaps from their greater community or your family. People who would be like, really, this clown, you're getting manipulated, my friend. We all need that friend who can sort of give it to you straight. And then control and exploitation, and yeah, this happens online a lot as well. Something just to be mindful of.
I think the key word there is vulnerable. I think the key word there is vulnerable, and I didn't mean like adults can't be vulnerable, because certainly they can. Of course adults can be vulnerable, but I just think that the word loses its power if we apply it to every situation where we got manipulated or coerced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's just my opinion. And I'm okay with being wrong with it. I'm totally okay.
No, it is an opinion. So
and I like that we're talking about it. And again, anyone listening, please join the conversation. We want to hear your stories, because also I just don't want people to be afraid to come forward with their feelings of being victimized, because it's just incredibly embarrassing if you're an adult or you feel too much shame because you didn't know better. So we're talking about it.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to think that if you came forward with a story, I would think, oh, you were groomed. I mean, I'm not a heartless woman.
Of course you're not. You're an incredible woman.
I just feel like the vulnerable and kids need a special protection, and grooming is the word that we've decided as society to use for them, and we should reserve it for them.
I guess love bombing is another version of grooming, or is it? When someone comes in, I know it's another word. It's like the word trigger.
That's a little. I hate the action of love, but I can tell when it's happening, and it's like, oh, I can't. It just grosses me out.
Yeah.
It's such a red flag.
I'm not gonna out my husband on a red flag, but on he was not a great husband. I have a fabulous husband. But our very first date was 2 days before my birthday. And he had, when we were walking into the date, I was confirming with someone, yes, that's my birthday plans. And he said, oh, I wish you told